Hello, everyone! Welcome back to Word to World English. Oh, it is so good to have you here today. Seriously, whether you're listening while commuting, cooking, exercising, or just relaxing, welcome. You made a great choice being here right now.
Hey everyone, Smith here, and I am genuinely excited about today's topic. Like, really excited. Because this is one of those words that once you understand it, your English just opens up. Everything clicks.
It really does. You know, I was on a call with a friend yesterday, and I counted how many times she used the word get in just 5 minutes of conversation. Do you want to guess the number?
10 times?
17. 17 times in 5 minutes. And every single time it meant something slightly different. Get ready, I get it, she got a new job, I'm getting tired. This word is everywhere.
And that's exactly what we're diving into today on Word to World English. The word get and all its forms. Get, got, getting, and gotten. 4 forms of one tiny word that carries enormous power in English conversation.
By the end of today's episode, you're going to understand how get works in the present, past, and continuous. You'll know its most important meanings, the most useful phrasal verbs with get, and you'll be able to use it naturally, the way real English speakers do every single day.
And here's our opening question for you, and we want you to comment on this right now. What's a sentence with get that you already know and use? Just one sentence. Write it in the comments below on Word to World English. There's no wrong answer, just tell us what you know. And while you're in the comments, please hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put so much work into every episode and we do it all for you. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, and let's get into it. Pun absolutely intended. All right, let's start from the ground up. The basics first, then we go deeper. Here we go.
Okay, let's start with the foundation, the core meaning of get. Now, get is one of the most versatile verbs in the entire English language. It has over 20 different meanings in the dictionary. But don't panic. We're not learning 20 meanings today. We're starting with the 3 most essential ones that you'll use every single day. And what are those 3?
Number 1, to receive or obtain something. Number 2, to become something. And number 3, to fetch or bring something. Once you understand these 3, everything else with get becomes much easier. The basic structure is simple. Subject plus get, gets, got, getting, plus object or adjective. I get emails every morning. She got a promotion. He's getting better.
Let me give you solid, real examples for each meaning. For receiving or obtaining, I got a message from my sister. She gets a lot of compliments at work. Did you get my email? For becoming, it's getting cold outside. He got angry when he heard the news. I'm getting tired of waiting. And for fetching or bringing, can you get me a glass of water? I'll get the bags from the car. She went to get some groceries.
And you know what I love about get meaning become? It's such a natural conversational replacement for more formal language. Instead of saying, the weather is becoming colder, which sounds like a news report, you'd say, it's getting colder. Instead of, he became ill, you'd say, he got sick. It just flows.
Exactly. And that's the key thing about get. It's the informal, natural version of many formal verbs. Receive becomes get. Become becomes get. Fetch becomes get. One word replacing 3.
Now, let's look at the 4 forms so everyone is totally clear. Present, I get it. Past simple, I got it. Present continuous, I'm getting it. Past participle, I have gotten it. Though in British English, we more commonly say, I've got it. Both are correct, just different dialects.
Listeners, here's a quick practice. Say these 4 sentences out loud right now. I get nervous before presentations. I got nervous yesterday. I'm getting nervous right now.
I have gotten nervous before.
Feel how they all describe the same feeling, just in different time frames. Say them again if you need to.
Now the negative forms, equally useful. I don't get it, meaning I don't understand. She didn't get the job. She wasn't selected. He's not getting any better. His condition isn't improving. I haven't gotten any sleep. No sleep at all. Simple. Just add don't, didn't, or not, depending on the tense.
And one fantastic question you can use every day. Do you get what I mean? Or do you get it? These are the most natural ways to check if someone understands you. Way more casual and friendly than do you comprehend. Perfect for conversation with friends, colleagues, or anyone. So the foundation of get. 3 core meanings: receive or obtain, become, and fetch or bring. 4 forms: get, got, getting, gotten. And it replaces so many formal words with something warmer and more natural. That's the power of get. And we're just getting started.
All right. Now, let's build on what we just learned, because get doesn't just stand alone. It teams up with other words to create some of the most common expressions in spoken English. We're talking about phrasal verbs and everyday expressions with get.
And this is where English learners sometimes feel overwhelmed because there are so many phrasal verbs with get. But we've chosen the most useful ones. The ones you'll hear and need every single week. Not every month, every week.
Let's start with movement and progress phrasal verbs. Get up. To rise from bed or a chair. I get up at 7 every morning. Get in. To enter. Usually a vehicle. Get in the car. We're leaving. Get out. To exit. Get out of bed. Get out of the car. Get on. To board a bus, train, or plane. We need to get on the train in 5 minutes. And get off. To exit a bus or train. I get off at the next stop.
These are so practical. I use get up and get in literally every single day. And here's what's great. These phrasal verbs also work in past tense. I got up late. We got on the wrong bus. She got off at the wrong stop. Just swap get for got, and you're there.
Now, let's go into relationship and communication expressions. Get along. To have a good relationship with someone. Do you get along with your neighbors? Get back to someone. To contact them again. I'll get back to you by tomorrow. Get through to someone. To make someone understand. I just can't get through to him. He won't listen. Get together. To meet up. We should get together this weekend. Oh, get back to you is a huge one in professional English. In emails, in meetings, you hear it constantly. I'll get back to you on that. Let me check and get back to you. It sounds professional, it buys you time, and it's completely natural.
Now, compare formal versus informal here. Formally, you might say, I will respond to your inquiry by tomorrow. Informally, I'll get back to you tomorrow. Formally, we should arrange a meeting. Informally, we should get together. Same meaning, completely different energy. And in daily conversation, the get versions almost always sound better. Here are 3 golden tips for phrasal verbs with get. First,
Here are 3 golden tips for phrasal verbs with get. First, always notice the word that comes after get. That word changes the entire meaning. Get up is different from get out, which is different from get on. The partner word is everything. Second, practice them in sentences, not just as single phrases. Your brain remembers sentences better than word lists. Third, start with the most common ones. Get up, get in, get out, get on, get off, get along, get back to. Master these 7 first.
Listeners, here is your comment challenge for this section. Pick any phrasal verb with get from today, just one, and write a real sentence from your own life. I get up at, or I get along with, or I got off at. Tell us your sentence in the comments on Word to World English. Make it personal and make it real.
Great section. So get plus other words creates a whole world of meaning. Movement, relationships, communication. Get is in all of it. Master the phrasal verbs and your spoken English immediately sounds more natural and more confident.
Okay, we've covered the foundation and the phrasal verbs. Now let's go into one of the most interesting uses of get. This is where get connects to change, opportunity, and some really colorful everyday expressions that native speakers use all the time.
Yes, and this is the section where learners start saying, oh, so that's what they mean. Because you'll hear these expressions in movies, TV shows, podcasts, everywhere, and suddenly they'll all make sense.
Let's start with get, meaning to have an opportunity or to manage to do something. Did you get a chance to read my message? Did you have the opportunity? I didn't get to see her before she left. I didn't have the chance. We finally got to visit the new restaurant downtown. We had the opportunity and we went. This use of get to plus a verb is incredibly common and very natural.
And it's useful because it adds a sense of feeling, like you either had the luck and opportunity to do something or you didn't. I got to meet the CEO last week. That sounds exciting, rare, special. It's not just I met the CEO. Got to adds an emotional layer.
Now let's talk about get with emotions and reactions, because this is where get really shows its personality. Don't let it get to you. Don't let something upset or bother you. That movie really got to me. It affected me emotionally. I get it. I understand completely. I don't get why people do that. I don't understand the reason.
Oh, don't let it get to you. I say that to myself almost every day. It's such a useful phrase. And the interesting thing is, in all these expressions, get isn't about receiving something physical. It's about emotional receiving, something reaching inside you. Tips for sounding natural with these expressions. First, get to plus verb means opportunity. I got to travel abroad last year. Use it when you want to express that you had a special chance to do something. Second, get to you means something affected you emotionally. Stress the to slightly when you say it. Don't let it get to you. Third, I get it versus I understand it. Both are correct, but I get it is warmer, more conversational, and shows you're fully with the other person. Now let's look at some really fun everyday idioms with get. Get the ball rolling. To start something, let's get the ball rolling on this project. Get cold feet. To suddenly become nervous or scared about something. She got cold.
Now, let's look at some really fun everyday idioms with get. Get the ball rolling. To start something. Let's get the ball rolling on this project. Get cold feet. To suddenly become nervous or scared about something. She got cold feet before the big presentation. Get out of hand. To lose control. The situation got out of hand. Get the picture. To understand the full situation. Do you get the picture? Get a grip. To control your emotions. Take a breath and get a grip. Mini practice. I'll describe a situation, you tell me which get expression fits. Ready? You started a new project at work and you want your team to begin. What do you say? Let's get the ball rolling. Perfect. Now, someone is worrying too much about a small problem. What do you tell them? Don't let it get to you. Beautiful. And one more. The party was supposed to be small, but now 200 people are coming. What happened? It got out of hand. Yes! See how natural and useful these are? Listeners, try saying each one of those 3 expressions out loud right now. Let's get the ball rolling. Don't let it get to you. It got out of hand. These are real English. Use them in your conversations starting today.
And get the picture is one I want to highlight especially because you can use it as a question to gently check if someone understands without sounding impatient or rude. Do you get the picture? It's much softer than, do you understand? Which can sometimes sound a little sharp. So to review, get to for opportunity, emotional get for feeling, and idioms with get for colorful, natural expression. Get truly does it all.
All right, let's talk about mistakes. And I want to start by being completely honest. Even I catch myself mixing up got and gotten sometimes, and get was one of the words that genuinely confused me when I was building my English. So this section comes from a real place.
Same here. And the thing is, these mistakes are so common that sometimes learners don't even realize they're making them. They just sound slightly off. And today, we're going to fix that permanently.
Mistake number 1, saying I have got when you mean I have gotten, or using them interchangeably without knowing the difference. In American English, gotten is used as the past participle. I have gotten better at English. In British English, got is used. I've got better at English. Neither is wrong, but mixing the grammar structure is the issue. The mistake sounds like I have get better. Never get after have. It's always got or gotten. Why? Because after have or has, you always need the past participle form.
Think of it this way. Have is the helper, and it needs its partner in the right form. Have get is like showing up to a formal dinner in pajamas. The helper and the main verb aren't dressed the same. Always have gotten or have got. Never have get.
Mistake number 2, using get when the situation actually calls for a more specific verb, especially in formal writing. In speaking, I got your email is perfect. But in a formal email, writing I got your message sounds too casual. In writing, use I received your message. Get is powerful in speech, but in professional writing, sometimes a more specific verb serves you better. Know when to use get and when to upgrade.
Mistake number 3. Phrasal verb word order with objects. Some learners say, I got up it, or she got off it, putting the object in the wrong place. With separable phrasal verbs, the object can go in the middle or at the end, but you have to know which phrasal verbs are separable. For example, get it done? Correct. Get the work done? Correct. Get done it? Incorrect. The rule is if the object is a pronoun like it, him, them, it usually goes in the middle. Get it done. Pick it up. Turn it off.
Oh, that's a tricky one. I remember when I first learned... Ooh, that's a tricky one. I remember when I first learned pick up, and I kept saying pick up it instead of pick it up. My teacher very gently said, the pronoun likes to sneak in the middle. And I never forgot that. The pronoun sneaks in the middle.
Mistake number 4. Overusing get when describing a clear, direct action. Some learners say, I got to the station and got my ticket and got on the train and got a seat. Now, technically, all of those gets are correct, but it sounds repetitive. Native speakers mix it up. I arrived at the station, bought my ticket, boarded the train, and found a seat. Variety makes your English sound richer.
And here's the good news. Every single one of these mistakes is completely fixable with a little awareness and practice. You're not starting from zero. You just need small adjustments. And those adjustments come from exactly the kind of listening and learning you're doing right now.
Listeners, here's a quick fix exercise. Say the correct version of this sentence out loud. I have get so much better this year. The correct version is, I have gotten so much better this year. Say it. I have gotten so much better this year. And you know what? That sentence is true for you right now. Keep going.
Time for our favorite section, interactive practice. We're doing choose the correct sentence. I'll give you 2 options. You pick the right one and say it out loud. Don't just think it, say it. Speaking activates a different part of your brain than reading, and your English gets stronger when you use your voice. And after each one, we'll explain why, because the why is what makes it stick. Ready? Let's go.
Situation 1. You want to describe how the weather changed. Option A, it got cold suddenly. Option B, it getted cold suddenly. Option A, without question. Getted is not a word. The past tense of get is always got. No exceptions, no ed ending.
Situation 2. You want to tell a friend you'll contact them later. Option A, I will get back to you this evening.
Option B, I will get back at you this evening. Option A, get back to you means I'll contact you again. Get back at you is completely different. It means revenge. So if you say the wrong one, your friend might be very confused and a little worried.
Situation 3. You're describing a great opportunity from last year. Option A, I got to visit Paris last summer. Option B, I got visiting Paris last summer. Option A, got to plus the base verb. Got visiting is not a natural English structure. Got to visit. That's the one.
Situation 4. Something is bothering you. A friend says, don't worry. Which reply sounds most natural? Option A, you're right. I won't let it get to me. Option B, you're right. I won't let it get on me. Option A, get to me means emotionally affect me. Get on me doesn't carry that meaning in this context. Prepositions with get matter. Always notice which small word follows. Situation 5. You want to say you understand something. Option A, I am getting it now. Option B, I get it now. Both can work, but option B, I get it now, is the most natural, direct way to say you suddenly understand. I'm getting it suggests the understanding is still in progress. If the light bulb just turned on, I get it. Now your real challenge. Create your own get sentence. Use any form. Get, got, getting, gotten. Make it about your real life. Where you got to go, something that got
to you emotionally. Something you're getting better at. Write it in the comments on Word to World English, and let's celebrate your English together.
Your sentence doesn't have to be complicated. The best English is simple, clear, and real. One great sentence from your own life is worth more than 10 perfect textbook examples.
Real conversation beats perfect grammar every time. Every single time. Say your sentence, write your sentence, and keep going. That's how English grows.
What an episode! I genuinely feel like we covered so much today, and in a way that makes sense, right? Not just rules on a board, real English, real situations, real conversation. That's what word-to-world English is always about.
Let's quickly recap everything we got through today. And yes, I did that on purpose. 3 big areas. First, the foundation of get. 3 core meanings: to receive or obtain, to become, and to fetch or bring. 4 forms: get, got, getting, gotten. And get replaces formal verbs like receive and become in natural conversation.
Second, phrasal verbs with get. Get up, get in, get out, get on, get off for movement. Get along, get back to, get through, get together for relationships and communication. These are the words that make your English sound fluent and real, not textbook.
And third, get for opportunity, emotion, and idioms. Get to for chance and opportunity. Emotional get, when something gets to you. And brilliant idioms like get the ball rolling, get cold feet, get out of hand, get the picture, and get a grip. These are the expressions that make native speakers think, this person really knows English.
Here's something I want you to feel right now. Proud. You just spent this time learning. You listened, you practiced, you said sentences out loud. Not everyone does that. Not everyone chooses to grow. You did. And that matters.
Here's our reflective question for the comments. And this one is fun. Think of something in your life right now. Something you're getting better at, something you got to do recently that made you happy, or something that's been getting to you lately. Write about it using get in any form. Be honest, be real, and let us read your story.
If today's episode helped you, please like this video, share it with someone who's learning English, leave us a comment, and subscribe to Word to World English. Every like, every share, every subscribe helps us reach more learners, and creating this content for you is truly our joy. You are doing something incredible every time you choose to learn. A new language is not easy, but you keep showing up, you keep listening, you keep trying.
And we will always be here, ready with another episode, cheering you on every step of the way. Thank you so much for being here with us today at Word to World English. Go out there and use your English with confidence, with joy, and without fear. We'll see you next time.